This is a demonstration of the operation and features of the new LOCKPICK C8. This is the new plug-and-play interface. It's designed for the 8.4-inch screen systems that you can find in the Chrysler Dodge vehicles. It's universal for all applications of those. It's plug-and-play. It includes a factory connector. It's just going to plug into the back of the radio, plug into the new module, and you're ready to go. Included with your kit are instructions. These are going to include color photos, diagrams of all different types of installation options, how to operate the steering wheel controls, and also all the functions that are going to display on your instrument panel. It's very simple. It's very intuitive. You just scroll up and down, make your selections for whatever feature you would like to activate, and it happens. The unit is also USB upgradable, so you can plug in and update the unit with new software features or new vehicles that might occur in the future. As soon as you plug the C8 LOCKPICK in, you're going to notice the override features are automatically activated. It means the DVD player is ready to go. It will play in any gear and any speed. This is a function that can be turned off on your instrument panel text and using your steering wheel buttons, but it's going to come out of the box ready to go for you. Also, any functions for navigation address input that are normally blocked while you're in motion, those are going to be unlocked as well. And again, that's part of a user function that you can turn on or off depending on what you would like the C8 LOCKPICK to do. Moving over to your instrument panel text, we're going to go through the functions of the LOCKPICK itself. To begin and activate the system, just press the back button on your steering wheel 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the text on your display will change. It'll start out with LOCKPICK C8. I can move up and down the menu choices by using the steering wheel buttons on the back of the wheel. So as I move down, it moves to the next selection. This shows you that the override is turned on and activated with that little asterisk on the side as an indication that it's on. I can turn that function off or on at any time. Move down to the next function. It lets you view the rear camera. This vehicle already had a rear camera in it, so I can push the button. It'll automatically activate that rear camera. This will operate in any gear, any speed, so I can view that camera at any time. If you install an aftermarket camera, say the unit is already set up and ready to go for that, includes video inputs, and it'll automatically activate that function in the system. I can turn it off again, press the steering wheel button. Returns me right back to the view I had earlier. Move on to the next function. View a front camera. This system is set up and available to install a front camera into it, and we've done that in this vehicle. I'll go ahead and press the steering wheel button again. It's going to activate the front camera. This is the view from the front of our car. This function can also be turned on automatically, so that it will automatically turn on whenever the vehicle is below 7 miles per hour and then turn itself off again once it accelerates. This allows you to use it for parking, pulling into a garage, pulling up to a curb, parallel parking it's great for, and again it's another function that's built into the interface. But as long as you have a front camera installed, you can turn it on anytime you want to, again manually using these steering wheel controls. Go ahead and turn that back off again. The next function available as we scroll down to the next menu is aux AV input. The unit includes full multimedia operations, so I can select aux AV. It'll immediately switch the screen over to my video input and audio. In this particular case I have an iPhone playing. It's a music video. This could be any video you want. It includes sound with picture. You can take any of the movies that are on your iPod, iPhone. Again, we're just using an Apple AV cable that plugs into it. But you could use any video source or any multimedia source and plug into it, and it'll be ready to go right out of the box. Just plug and play. Back on the screen here, you'll see that it's saying aux AV, and then there's a V that's showing it. That lets you know the video has been activated, and that's why the screen is now showing the video function. You can turn off the video and have just the sound by pressing the back button 2 times. 1, 2. What you see is the V disappear from our display. And now we have returned back to regular radio operation, but the sound from our source is still playing. Okay, I'll turn the aux AV function completely off. Just press the back button 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Moves us back into our standard menus. You can see the aux AV is now not selected. The little arrow is not on there. Move down to the next function available. That's factory aux. That would be your regular aux-in jacks that are in your console. You can select those directly from here and activate them at any time. Next function in the C8 LOCKPICK menu system is the reverse camera function. It's going to automatically enable a rear view camera, and it has inputs directly on the harness for that. You can turn it off if you don't want to, so if you're not going to add a camera, go ahead and shut it off. But if you've already got a factory camera in your car, leave it on, or if you're going to add one, again, leave that function turned on. Next function in the system is the automatic front camera option. If you're going to add a front camera like we have in this vehicle and you want it to turn on automatically when you put the car into drive and you're below 7 miles per hour, just go ahead and turn it on. If you're not going to add one or you don't want it to turn on by itself, just shut that function off again using the steering wheel buttons. It's very simple. Next option is automatic turn signal cameras. This will allow the screen to show left or right turn signal cameras if you'd like to install them. By default that's off. If you want to turn it on, again, Now whenever the turn signal is switched to the left, it'll show you left camera, right, it'll show you right camera, just whatever you want to plug into the system. It's very versatile. Final menu in the C8 lockpick structure is the software revision. This is an indication of what programming revision is in the interface itself. It is, of course, USB upgradable, so we can change that, add different functions to it, add different vehicles to it, all built in, ready to go. Also, the unit itself will automatically switch back to the standard displays after a few seconds, so you can activate the lockpick menus at any time. You can turn them off by pressing the back button 4 times, or just leave it alone, and in a few seconds it turns off by itself.